Welcome to another edition of Scratch Ticket Sunday. I am your host, MegaHarv, and today I have a $10 100 times multiplier ticket for us today, with top prizes of $1 million. There's 12 of them. There also happens to be 100 prizes of $10,000, which I would be just as happy to win. So how we win one of these tickets is we scratch off the lucky numbers, and then if any of those lucky numbers match your numbers, then you win that prize. And then you also get to scratch off a multiplier. So if I were to win $10 on one of these tickets and have a 100 times multiplier, I could win myself $1,000. And there's also a instant win portion down bottom where if there's 3 identical prizes, you scratch them off, you win that prize. And if I do so happen to find a $1 million prize, you can't 100 times multiplier it or anything. It's automatically a times 1 multiplier, but that's fine with me. So without any further ado, let's scratch the scratch ticket. Actually, if you notice, you see that I've had this ticket for so long, I had a chance to spill a little bit of coffee on it. So let's see if this is a lucky coffee ticket. So let's scratch off some of these lucky numbers. So there's a 25, a 7, 21, an 8, got a 34, and a 30. Let's see if we can't match any of these numbers. Let's start with game 1. 47. I'm guessing, I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm guessing the numbers have to line up on the same. No, that wouldn't make sense because there's 5 games, there's 6 numbers. So yeah, if I match any of these numbers, then we're good. So let's see. So 4s are an automatic loss. A 29. Need a 25 or a 21. Got ourselves an 11. No 11s. And a 13. None of them either. But what kind of multiplier were we working with there? 1 times multiplier. I believe that $100,000 prize can also only be a times 1 multiplier if we were to be victorious. But again, didn't happen yet, but it still may. So let's check off game 2. 37. I need a 34 or a 30. Got a 15. No need for that. Got ourselves a 3. Need a 7 or an 8. 31. Very close to being $20 richer, or as a matter of fact, that would have been a 5 times multiplier, so that actually would have been $100 if I were to find a matching number. Let's try this once more. A 12. Actually, while I was choosing this ticket, I realized that I had another scratch ticket that I forgot that I had even bought. It was just kind of stuck to another scratch ticket, and I just kind of thought to myself, how ridiculous am I that I have scratch tickets, so many extra scratch tickets that I can't keep track of them all. I'm finding new ones that I had long forgotten about. This one I've had for a few months. This is probably the oldest one I had, so I decided to scratch this one off. Look at that, that would have been a times 100 multiplier. But we don't have any of those. 35 and a 44. We got a times 100 multiplier on 50. We get 5,000. That would have been quite pleasant. If I were to get $5,000 today, I would get like the most god mode computer I could get my hands on. And 5,000 should be more than enough. 49. 23. and a 33. We're just barely missing. We're just, if those reels would stop just ever so more closely. Could have had $100 with that 33, but we don't have one. 36. And a 9. To get a 7 and 8. No 9 though. 45. That's no good. And 40. So nothing there. I'm not really sure what's under this 100 times multiplier. Maybe just the barcode. Yes. No. Just nothing. Just something to scratch off for fun, I guess. But we could still scratch these off for fun and win. I don't know how much. Anything's better than nothing, so let's give it a try. Alright, so there's 6. Oh, so you could potentially win 1 million in one of these games, I guess. Which is pretty nutty. I was one away from 10,000, but one away is not good enough. I wish I could just take these zeros and put them here. But I cannot, so let's try game 7. Last but not least, game Lucky 7. 15, 15, 1 million. Maybe we'll win $15. Oh, look at that. This ticket was a $15 winner. So it was a lucky coffee stain ticket. Nothing on the main game, but I scratched 3 identical prizes down bottom, so we won $15 today. So it wasn't a complete waste. In fact, it pays for the ticket and then some. So thank you very much for joining me today for this edition of Scratch Ticket Sunday. Join me next Sunday for a new Scratch Ticket. And remember, I still go by MegaHarv.